Hey guys, I'm going to do another quick dinner video. And in this video, I'm going to do a tri-colored rotini, which is the spinach, tomato, and the original, all three together. I'm going to do that. So right now, I'm going to start to boil some water. It has salt in it. You don't have to put salt if you don't want to, or anything, any kind of flavoring. I just put just simple water. And right here, and a little bit of canola oil, I have some ground pork. So I didn't put any flavoring in here yet. I'm going to let the juices melt down and make sure you cook this completely through. And it's not pink or anything like that. And in that, I'm going to add my Southwestern homemade seasoning that I did in this container. So I'm just going to sprinkle that in here, very little. And just make sure you keep cooking it through. And the Southwestern seasoning that I've done is like a rub or seasoning. And it has like brown sugar and chili powder, paprika, cayenne pepper, a little bit of coloring, salt and pepper, onion and garlic, celery salt, mustard, you know, some other ingredients that I put in. And sometimes I put different ingredients together, and I just did it in that big container. That's why some of it looks light on this side, because it had like garlic with parsley and some other seasonings, and I just, you know, mixed it up in this big container, and it smells so good. Now I'm going to sprinkle that a little bit on that side. Don't worry about getting too much, because it's not salty, and everything will mix up with the juices of the pork, and then when I add the vegetables, because it's frozen vegetables that are in a bag, you know, it's cold and, you know, from the freezer. So a lot of the liquids and the juices come out of the vegetables also. So anyway, I'm cooking this pork. And I'm going to add this bag right here of stir fry, pepper stir fry. And this is the onions, red and green peppers, and yellow peppers. And I bought this at Dollar Tree. And all it is basically is just cut up green and red peppers and onions. So I'm just going to mix that in here because it's way faster. Okay, anyway, I added a little bit more in here. Just make sure it gets soft and the meat cooks down and the vegetables get tender. Do it like this. Mix it all up. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. You see how it's all getting mixed in with the rest of the meat, so it's perfect. You don't have to add anything else. Sometimes I put Worcestershire sauce or liquid smoke to give it a little kick sometimes, or teriyaki or whatever, but for this dish I'm not. I'm just gonna leave it like this because the seasoning that I made has a lot of flavor in it, so you don't really need that much. So it's cooking down, and I'm gonna add a little pack of sazon again, which gives it a little bit of orangey red color and a little bit of flavor. And the onions is getting soft. The green peppers is getting soft. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. It smells like a fajita or something. Ooh. It smells so good. All right, so keep cooking this through. And now I'm going to add the tricolor rotini. Looks like that. And you cook this until it's al dente, till it's perfectly cooked. And not overcooked either, not mushy and not hard, just right in the middle, right al dente, right perfect. And I just eyeball it. I don't have no time limit on this. So I'll be back when the meat is cooked and I'll show you how to put everything together. Okay, keep cooking the meat down, maybe another 10 to 12 minutes. And always stir it. Make sure it tenderizes and all the onions get soft. Green and red peppers turn soft and the yellow peppers turn soft. And it caramelizes in the ground pork. So just cook it another 10 to 12 minutes. It smells so good. You just cook it like that. And now I'm gonna check this rotini. And give this, I don't know, maybe 7 to 8 minutes. I eyeball it. I know when it's done. So this is very, very delicious. Okay, now it's almost done. So like I said, make sure it's cooked through completely. And it's no longer pink. And on camera, it looks a little pink. But it's not. It's the flavoring of the sazon that I put in. It smells so good. But anyway, just give it another few minutes. Just to be on the safe side. Just really cook it through. And you see how the onions, the green peppers, the red peppers, and everything caramelizes. It gets really soft and tender. And when you mix this type of combination, and it smells amazing. And this is ground pork. You can add ground chicken, ground sausage, Italian sausage, ground beef if you want to. But right now I'm using the organic ground pork, very lean ground organic pork. And right there, I'm still boiling the pasta. Just give it a few more minutes. And I put the heat on higher so I can really kill any bacteria or anything that's in the meat while it's cooking. And it makes it steamed up really good. And it's extremely hot. You got to be very careful when you do meat. And now I put in this liquid deluxe cheese. And this came from the box of the new Cracker Barrel. And this is the Havarti cheese. And sometimes this package is so full of cheese that, you know, it has a little bit of noodle and more cheese. So one day I made the 2 boxes for dinner. And I could only use 1 pack, so I saved this pack for a different meal, which I'm using now. And see how it melts down? It's like Velveeta. Okay, and this is the Havarti cheese one. You could do this with just plain Velveeta cheese, or the Mexican cheese, or the extra sharp cheddar cheese, or just plain Velveeta, or even the white Velveeta. You can use that too. It's very delicious. It melts super fast, so I have to put that on very low. And I'm going to show you how it's done. Okay, so I strained the noodles. And I mixed in the delicious cheese sauce and the ground pork, the green and red peppers, and the onions all together like this. And this is a delicious, quick meal. It's very fast to do. It's very good. It fills you up. And kids will love this. So my kids love it. My husband loves it. Everybody that eats my food loves my cooking. And this is very, very flavorful. So give it a try. And like I said, you can put any type of liquid cheese you want to. You can use plain Velveeta or the white Velveeta or, you know, Any kind of cream cheese like that. Not natural cheese. That's good for a different type of mac and cheese. But this one's good with just the kind that melts fast, like Velveeta. So, like I said, I used the Crackle Barrel Havarti cheese from the cheese pack that comes with their macaroni and cheese. It was too big. It was an extra one. So, like I said, I took it out of the skillet here, added to this pasta here, rotini. You could add chopped tomatoes if you want. You know, whatever. Serve this with some salad, some baked rolls, or you could save this in containers for the next day. Good for, you know, leftover lunch or anything like that. So that's what it is. And it's very delicious. So give it a try. All right. Thank you for watching. And stay tuned for more videos. Bye.